I'm in YouTube, and welcome back to episode 2 of On The Spot, where we head on to the Pokemon Battle Spot in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and we try to ride the ranks and see if we can get ourselves some couple W's. So if you guys are hyped and ready for today's episode, hit that like button, because it'll be greatly appreciated. It lets me know that you guys continue to want this series to go, because it's brand new. This kind of content is brand new to my channel, so I kind of want to know if you guys actually like it or not. Either way, we're continuing on with the same team we used last time. We have Incineroar, Drampa, Tapu Koko, Mimikyu, Decidueye, and Golisopod. And I gotta tell you, some of these mons are freaking putting in the work. They're living hits, they're doing the damage, and they're doing what they have to do. I might not bring one of them, but that's okay. But we're gonna get straight into this. We're gonna be doing 3 battles, as per usual. This series will always be 3 battles, regardless if we get 2 wins, 2 losses, whatever. It'll always be 3. Just that way it's consistent, it's fun, and it's amazing. But we are currently 2 wins, 1 loss. If you guys happen to miss yesterday, or Mondays or Tuesdays, depending on when that goes up, make sure to check it out because it had some incredible matches in it. And we're about to get ourselves a couple more, so sit tight. Get some popcorn, and we're gonna have a great time. I think. I hope. We're gonna do great. But we're searching for that opponent. Hoping to raise that rating a little higher. Just a little higher. If I could get to 1600, that'd be fine for me. Because I'm not a battler in this kind of format. I do a lot of odd battling, like I've done the CBA where you do a whole bunch of stuff like that, and okay, I know exactly what to bring here. So Garchomp, Porygon Z, Lucario, Tapu Koko, Marowak, Alolan Marowak, and we have the Celesteela. So I need to bring Incineroar because it counters Lucario, Celesteela, and Marowak. I don't have a Steel counter. I'm wanting to bring Mimikyu. Drampa might be too slow. Decidueye may not be perfect. You know what? We're gonna lead Golisopod. We're gonna go Golisopod, Incineroar, and Mimikyu. I'm hoping we're gonna do okay here. I get a little intimidated when I'm battling in these because I'm still so brand new to it. I don't have that caliber of experience that a lot of battlers you guys see on YouTube have. Don't get me wrong, I've battled a lot, but nothing like this. Not against people I don't know, and especially when it's 3v3 and I don't know what they're bringing. So I'm going to lead Golisopod here. Water Bug is this monster as they go into Lucario. Now Lucario does resist my stab. I think you resist it 4 times. And you could have a whole slew of things for me. I want to go for a liquidation though. The reason for it is if I get the defense drop and I'm forced into emergency exit, I can go into Incineroar, where then I can kind of obliterate it. So, here's hoping. Going for the liquidation. It might be a misplay. It may not. It might be the best thing. He is switching out. She is switching out. My bad. My bad. Goes into Tapu Koko. This is actually going to be resistant. So this is a problem. It is a big problem. It's a big problem. You float in the air. Does not matter. Go for the liquidation. Do we get a lot of... Wow, that's a lot of damage. I can't see why I don't go for another. A Volt Switch. I am Assault Vested. So this is gonna do a lot of damage. I'm forced to switch first. I don't like that. Who do I go into? I've taken the damage. I know he's got Lucario. So I go into Incineroar to see the other Pokemon. I've got this fake out pressure too. So, and I know he's got to switch out of this. But I've done half damage to this thing. So that in itself is good. The Volt Switch didn't switch him out. Oh no. I would have gone into... I didn't know that. I didn't get knocked out. Does it count? But... That's so weird that didn't work. You have probably got a fairy move. I have to go for an Earthquake. You go for Thunderbolt. You do not have a fairy move. I'm going to take this like a champ. Down goes your Tapu Koko. Because your Air Balloon is popped. I'm fine with this. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. There goes the Tapu Koko. That is one of the bigger threats on their team gone. Incineroar has been putting in a ton of work. Goes out the Lucario, though, probably outspeeds me and is definitely going to be able to do a lot more damage to me. But I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz just on the fact that I might be able to outspeed. I don't know. I don't know what this Lucario wants to do. Obviously, it wants to come in on the Incineroar. It's a Mega Lucario, which is... This is just going to be broken. Oh, it's a fighting type. I should have switched. It's just all it needs to do is Vacuum Wave or Mach Punch. Earthquake. Well, that works too. And now, Megas actually get their speed boost prior, like the minute they actually form, instead of losing the turn to switch. So that's a problem. I need to go into Golisopod here. No I don't. Go into Mimikyu. Oh man, you are very... Okay, switching to Mimikyu. I'm gonna probably get swept by a Mega Lucario here. I'm gonna go for Play Rough, and I'm gonna go for a... I have to go for Play Rough. I know you gonna... It doesn't matter what you go for, because my Disguise breaks it. Disguise breaks it, which is good. That is good for you. It's better than Substitute in some ways. But we do land the Play Rough. It's just effective. Now... I am in trouble here. I have to go for the Shadow Sneak and get some damage off. And that way, at least First Impression can do something. You just got the Blow Punch. You outspeed me. I'm not living that. And your Lucario outspeeds Golisopod, so I believe that's going to be game. Broken against Mega Evolution. I can do my best here, but I know I'm slower. I gotta go for First Impression. It's my strongest priority move. I am faster than it? Does nothing, though. I don't think Aqua Jet would have done it either. This is resisted, but does not matter. It's a Mega Lucario. I'm done. Either way, good game to my opponent. Mega Lucario still shows that it is a threat on Battle Spot. The generation has not changed it, but come on, guys, use the new Pokemon. That's what we're here to use, right? Either way, we are now 2-2, which is fine. Like, I'm not expecting to get too high over the next little bit. I'm probably expecting to hit 1600 by, you know, like episode 260. Would you like to save? No. All right, but that's okay. Lucario took us out. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I'm not too disheartened about that. I didn't have anything really to counter that. We will continue the battles. As we go into battle number 2, we're currently 2-2. We're at 1504. So hopefully we get a nice cushiony little game. Let's switch over to... Well, I've got Wild Pokemon as the music this time. This is going to be a bit of a rain teamy kind of thing. Solomon's Cortana, Porygon Z, Pelipper, Tapu Koko, and good old Mudsdale. Now, with that being said, I definitely want to bring one of my fairies, but which one? And I probably need to bring Incineroar, but I don't have anything for the Mudsdale. I think my play is to bring... I don't see the Pelipper or the Porygon coming. I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't see those two coming. I see the Mega Salamence for sure. If it's a Mega, it's coming. Which means I need to bring a fairy with good coverage. So Mimikyu might actually be the play here. He hasn't got really anything to counter that. I might be wrong in Cortana though. I may not remember the stats on it. But I think our play is to lead Golisopod again. Mimikyu. I'm gonna bring Incineroar again. That set of 3 just has a nice synergy. I'm not saying that they're the best team I have here, but for a lot of things, it has a lot more coverage. Like I said, I really don't expect to bring Decidueye much, just due to the setup. But I'm still needing to bring Drampa. I think Drampa can put in a ton of work if set up properly, but I think the particular Drampa that I have is much better for 6v6 versus 3v3. Salamence. Communication with you. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. Had to have had a communication error. I don't know. It did not affect our score any, so that is fine. Means it wasn't on our end. But it does mean I can train up the good old music here. We are going to be playing with my friend How as the music. Kind of alright. We see the Buzzwole, the Alolan Marowak, Porygon 2, Garchomp, Magnezone, and Talonflame. I'm not threatened by Talonflame. To be honest with you. Even my good old Golisopod can handle that thing. I have to be very careful of the Buzzwole. So bug fighting is going to be a hard one for me. I could probably bring Mimikyu. Mimikyu counters 2 of them. I'm probably going to need Incineroar. And I really want to just bring Golisopod for the Talonflame. It'll do damage to it. It'll do damage to the Marowak. Not so much to any of the others. I need some coverage on that thing. Maybe Leech Life might have to go. But this is all testing. Like, I get to test out some movesets and try them out. But I do want to probably lead Golisopod. Hold on. I don't want to lead that. I want to lead... Mimikyu. The reason I'm saying that is because I just realized that Golisopod is not a counter to Talonflame. The reason for this is because Talonflame actually out-prioritizes us, which then could just go for a Brave Bird and knock us out. So I don't want that to happen. But we are playing against Trainer Kuhaka, Magnezone. Now I'm in a bad lead. I'm in a terrible lead. Absolutely, positively, brutal lead. In fact, it's a lead I actually really desperately have to switch out in. I have to go into Incineroar. I can't take a Thunderbolt from... I can't take anything from Magnezone from Golisopod either. So this thing definitely keeps us in check, but I did bring Incineroar. Flash Cannon. That's fine. I do not resist this. It doesn't do a lot. It's not fair. Maybe I do. I have to learn my typings. That's okay. We are gonna go for... What'd you have? Flare Blitz isn't Flare Blitz, it's you. But if I'm worried about... I can't use Earthquake. I go for the Flare Blitz. If you're Choice Scarf, you're Choice Scarf. You're gonna switch. But either way. Incineroar is a Fire Dog type. I like that they show a little bit of new information. He does withdraw, which is fine. Totally fine. But this actually really hinders the Talonflame. This is a terrible lead for you. Because you're not gonna take this very well. You're not gonna like it anyway. Oh, it's a Rocky Helmet Talonflame. Well, weird part is I kind of need this thing. I would have been better off just going for the Fake Out. We're gonna go for the Z-Power. If I can take this thing out, it's a huge benefit. And if you go for a Roost, I don't care. You do go for a Roost. Well, I'm Z-Powering. Because he's predicting me to switch. Well, I'm not a fighting type, and your Brave Bird is just not... I don't want you having that good old hitbox. So, Malicious Moonstep, I think it's called, is gonna come out. So we've got this, guys. Malicious Moonsault. My bad. Moonsault. Hurtles up onto that good old ring, and up he goes, and kabam! Down goes the Talonflame. Big worry gone. Done. Now, my problem is, I have taken a lot of damage with Incineroar, so a lot of my other counters are kind of useless. I really don't have anything for the Steel type. Because in comes Magnezone, and if he outspeeds me, I'm dead. So we are going to go for the Earthquake. See if we outspeed. Again, I don't know. He actually goes for the Withdraw. Marowak. Well, you're actually going to lose your Marowak here, because, well, I Earthquaked. I don't know what your switches are, but this is a weird switch. You're not going to lose it, but it's going to take a lot of damage. I don't know if I outspeed. You're a Ghost type. It does not matter. I'm going to outspeed. Down goes your Marowak. That's 2 months that Incineroar is picked off now. Incineroar's a beast! But all he's got left is the Magnezone, and in technicality, it's the only thing I can't take out. But with 2 very strong Mons in the back, I'm not that threatened anymore. I'm just not. Alright, so we're gonna go for the Earthquake. If we outspeed, we'll do a ton of damage. If we don't, well, that's... The match was forfeited! I count that as a win. Incineroar doing all the work. Taking the first hit, taking out the Talonflame, and then... Me losing my stylus. Ugh. And then taking out the Marowak, and then, yeah, you know what? That Incineroar is just broken. Just broken! I love it! Alright, so we are currently, what, 1-1 today? We're 1 win, 1 loss. Which is fine. I'm happy getting a win every day. If I just get 1 today, that's just fine. Do you want to continue? Yes, we got 1 more battle today. Let's see if we can get something. Guardian Deity, Battle Royale. We're gonna go down Guardian Deity today. I know you guys can't see anything that I'm doing. Doesn't matter. But we are... Ooh. I didn't even see who we're playing against. Tapu Fini, Tapu Koko, Salamence, Aegislash, Garchomp, and Gyarados. And that's definitely going to be a Mega Gyarados. Well, maybe not definitely. Maybe he doesn't have any Mega Stones. But Gyarados is still a threat. I don't think I need Incineroar. Drampa's not really a good play here either. Incineroar definitely has to come. I have a huge steel weakness on this team. Like, not steel... Yeah, I have a huge steel weakness on this team. With no real resistances to it. I need to bring Tapu Koko. I'm going to bring Tapu Koko, Drampa, and Incineroar. And I'm going to lead Drampa. This is going to be a weird lead. But I feel if I had to lead with something and not know what I'm going for, the Drampa is probably the most ineffective for this team. The other 3 mons, as much as Mimikyu and Gliscopod could probably do some work here, it's hard to say. But I am bringing the Tapu Koko in the back, just in case. This music is so good. This music is so good. And I do apologize if you see stuff that you are going to get spoiled on in this series, but unfortunately, that's just how Pokemon battles are. If you haven't finished it, I would stay away from battles. But we are going to see the Tapu Koko lead, and this is just a terrible lead for Drampa. It's a terrible lead for Drampa. I can't go for my stab, and all I've got is Flamethrower. I can't bring in Incineroar yet. Who is my counter? I gotta go for a Calm Mind. This is gonna be a bad play, depending on what he does. Dazzling Gleam. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. It's just gonna one-shot. It didn't matter. Did not matter. Drampa was gonna go down. I don't see me doing too hot here. Drampa was a bad play. I think that particular Drampa is not very good for this situation. But that's okay. I'm gonna learn from battling and making good plays and making terrible plays. We have to go for the Earthquake here. And he had Gyarados to... I'm gonna go for the Fake Out. Because if he switches into Gyarados, at least I'm gonna get some damage off. But Incineroar is definitely the captain here. Incineroar is definitely the captain here. He has done so much work these past 2 episodes. He's already got a fantastic number of knockouts. I'm interested to see what my opponent does go for, because he does withdraw. So it goes into the Garchomp. Good play. Good play. I'm going to Fake Out, and this is going to actually hurt me a lot. Especially if you're Rough Skin. Yeah, you're Rough Skin. And if you're Rocky Helmet, this is going to do a little bit more too. No Rocky Helmet. Okay. I'm gonna go into Tapu Koko. Actually, that was a very big misplay. That was a very big misplay. They both share a common weakness in ground, and that was the biggest... Yeah, there it is. That's fine. I deserve that. I deserve that. This last game is definitely going to go for the pits, but that's okay. That is okay. I don't see Incineroar coming back from this. I don't. I think Garchomp is just going to sweep me. I gotta go for Z-Power. It's the only thing I got. I know he outspeeds me. Goes for the Earthquake. I should not live this. I should not live this. Yeah, no. That was GG. Good game to my opponent. Garchomp definitely put in all the work on that one. Did not have a good play. Drampa kind of went down too early. Not to say Drampa would have been able to help in that matchup anyway. It was just a bad pick of Pokemon, and you know what? It happens. I should have gone Mimikyu. Mimikyu would have had the ability to set up on the Garchomp, but that's okay. Needless to say, that is all for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It sucks that was the battle that ends the episode, but you know what? At the end of the day, you win some, you lose some, and you go out strong regardless. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode of On the Spot. probably here on Friday. So, see you then. Time out.